All right, you can take part in our debate online. Our webpage, ndtv.com/buckstops here, is now open for your comments. You can, of course, tweet us as well. We'll run the best tweets through the length of the debate. My Twitter handle is @bdutt, so keep those tweets coming. Let's get started now with our panel this evening. We're debating whether the Bhatt case, the Sanjiv Bhatt case, is about vendetta politics. Let me introduce our panel this evening. Joining us from Mumbai tonight, Mahesh Bhatt. He's been, in a sense, advocating in favor of Sanjiv Bhatt, arguing that Sanjiv Bhatt is a whistleblower and Narendra Modi is basically being vindictive. With us in the studio, commentator and writer Ashok Malik. He has described in one of his articles Sanjiv Bhatt to be a disgraced IPS officer. Also joining us of the BJP, Tarun Vijay, spokesperson for the party, and joining us later in the program will be Congress's Abhishek Singhvi on a day when the Home Minister has intervened and asked the Gujarat government to provide security to Sanjiv Bhatt's family after Sanjiv Bhatt's wife Shweta Bhatt said that she feared for her and her husband's life. Mahesh, if I can start with you. Those who criticize Sanjiv Bhatt, and there are those in the Modi administration who are arguing that the law is merely taking its own course, that Sanjiv Bhatt stands guilty of asking somebody who served under him to offer false testimony. What would you say to those critics? Why do you see Sanjiv Bhatt as a whistleblower? Why do you see this particular action by the Modi administration as an act of intolerant vindictiveness?
Well, Barkha, the eliminationist campaign waged by the BJP and the Gujarat government is not new. We have seen this play out for the last 10 years, and it needs to be opposed firmly by all those who believe in the core idea of this nation, which is its plurality, its right to dissent, and its secularism. I think those who would like to ridicule this brave whistleblower for standing up and locking horns with a person who is now looked upon as the most powerful chief minister of India, this whistleblower needs to be applauded, because this kind of audacity is rare to find in these times, because people blink when they look into the eyes of a fascist. Let's get it straight, my dear. Fascism is alive and kicking in the land of the Mahatma. And those who do not want to look at it, well, they are a tragedy. Now you can attribute motives to me, ridicule me, and look away from what is being reflected back, but that would be a tragedy.
All right. You're saying this is an act of intolerance, an act of fascism. Before I come to the politicians, Ashok Malik, you have actually gone on record to say that Sanjiv Bhatt for you is a disgraced IPS officer. Mahesh Bhatt is saying his arrest is an act of fascism, it's an act of intolerance. And there are other instances of police officers who have been critical of the Modi administration, whether it's Rahul Sharma or the former Director General of Police, Mr. Sri Kumar. And we have seen the Modi government, in a sense, react to them with the same ferociousness.
Okay, let's limit our discussion to the issue at hand, which is Sanjiv Bhatt.
Okay.
Mr. Mahesh Bhatt has spoken about fascism, secularism. All of that is not really relevant to our debate today. His criticism of the Modi government is his business. He is entitled to it. I'm not discussing that here today. I am merely
Isn't it connected, though? Because what Mahesh is actually arguing is that what he sees as Narendra Modi's intolerance is connected to this arrest.
No, he considers Narendra Modi an intolerant man. Fine, he has a right to consider him that. But let's look at the facts of this matter. What is a whistleblower? A whistleblower is a person who reveals a hitherto unknown fact and provides or points towards some third party or independent corroboration. In this case, we've had no corroboration. We've had a police officer who has a dubious record and a past history which is pre-Narendra Modi, which is not very good.
Okay.
Look at his career record. He's got indictment by courts. This man says that I was present at a meeting on February 27th when Narendra Modi, as Chief Minister, said, back off, let Hindus kill Muslims. If Narendra Modi indeed said that, he doesn't need to be just sacked as a Chief Minister, he needs to be hanged. But on the other hand, if he didn't say that, and if Mr. Sanjiv Bhatt is manufacturing that and not providing any secondary evidence, and if he's been contradicted by a lot of other senior officers in Gujarat who say he wasn't senior enough to come to that meeting, and he wasn't there.
Okay.
If that is the truth, then Mr. Sanjiv Bhatt needs to be in prison.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. NDTV.com/apps.